How much is a skip trace going to cost? Legal professionals are always asking me this question. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the general cost structure for skip tracing, how different factors influence pricing, and how we ensure you and your client get the most value for your investment. My name is Jack Hennigan, CEO of IRS Collections Canada, and I'm on a mission to bring the best collection strategies to legal professionals and business owners. Now, before we get started, I want to keep in mind that there are two key considerations we must account for when receiving an accurate skip trace quote. These two considerations or questions we must ask are, what are you trying to achieve? So what information do you need to move forward with your claim? Or better yet, what information do you require for a successful outcome for your action? And two, how much information do you already have on hand? Because the more information you have from the start, the more efficient the process is for us. For instance, do you only have a name, or do you have a name, a last known address, date of birth, and other verifying details for us to pursue the correct party to your action? These two considerations are important for us to have in order for our sales team to provide you with a more accurate quote. Moving forward, let's dive into general costs associated with our most common skip tracing products. Our most common product is our skip trace for locate. This is locating a corporation or an individual for the purposes of you serving your legal documents on them. Our prices typically range for this type of product between $350 to $550 Canadian dollars. Of course, we work to keep these costs within this range, even if we encounter unexpected complexities along the way. Locating individuals for family law and probate matters become a bit more complex due to the complexity of tracing potentially dated or distant connections and governing rules on privacy for family law matters in Canada. These traces tend to range a little higher and usually start around the $550 Canadian dollar mark. Family law and probate searches do tend to increase beyond this and can reach up to around $1,500. But it's always best to phone or email into our office for a more specific quote on this. Next, let's dive into pricing around our more advanced skip tracing services, which are asset and income searches. Asset and income searches can be extremely beneficial both at the start of a claim or after obtaining your judgment. Pre-litigation asset searches help assess the opposing party's financial standing, which can be crucial in large claims for damages, debt, or subrogation actions. Post-judgment asset searches support enforcement of any judgments or court orders, identifying where assets or forms of income can be secured for the debtor. The general cost for these searches range between $450 and $850 Canadian dollars. The charges are dependent on the depth of the investigation, but if your budget constraints are ever a concern, please let us know. We can tailor the scope of our searches within specific cost parameters. Flexibility, however, generally yields more comprehensive results for you and your client. As always, feel free to reach out if you need a specific quote. To give some clarity on our fee structure is results-focused, not fixed. One of our guiding principles is a result-oriented structure. In our experience, a fixed price model is often too restrictive for skip tracing because every case has unique variables. A flexible approach allows us to allocate resources as needed to uncover valuable information rather than being restricted by a set fee that might limit the scope of the investigation. That's why our team's approach is structured on a performance-based model. We operate differently from traditional hourly or salaried models. Our skip tracers work on a commission basis, meaning they're incentivized to go the extra mile to deliver results to you. This structure promotes high performance as our team has a vested financial interest in obtaining as much relevant information as possible to support your case. Our goal is always to keep costs low while maximizing the information we deliver to support your claim. We believe our results-oriented structure best aligns with this mission, ensuring our skip tracers remain highly motivated to achieve the best outcome. If you're considering skip tracing or asset search services, we're here to provide clarity. We're here to work within your budget, and we're here to deliver valuable insights tailored to your needs. Remember that this is a general informative video to provide an estimated cost on what you can expect to pay on these products. I cannot stress enough that it is always best to give our team a call for a more accurate quote based on your specific case. There's a saying we often use in our team, which is, the impossible today, miracles tomorrow. We thrive on challenge, and it has been our experience in 27 years in business and with tens of thousands of parties located that challenge should be met with curiosity and determination. We consider ourselves to be an extension of your firm and stand behind our results to you.